This is Flick Your Pick presented by Cottonwood Media. And we are going to go through the divisional round of the NFL playoffs and give you all the winners you're going to need and tell you how the games are going to go. As always, it's your favorite host, the King of the Grove. I really, the rest. It's fine. so many. I'm joined by the doctor, Sandy G.
How you doing?
Let's get after it, huh?
All right. I like the humbleness right out of the gate.
I had a good week last week. I'm going to be honest with you, 5-1.
Nice.
I think it should have. I don't know. It's fine. 5-1. We accept those, and we blame the Vikings for all of our miseries.
Fucking hate the Vikings.
But yeah, what do you do? This week, let's start right with the Chiefs Jaguars. I'm not wearing a hat right now because we're talking about the quarterback with the greatest hair in the league. It ain't shit on me, but he got good hair. He also got a nose like me. If we get a little side view here.
Oh God.
Look like in.
I almost got poked in the eye.
I know.
Gee whiz.
What are you saying about my nose?
I'm not saying anything you're not saying.
It's busted. This is going to be tough, right? The Jaguars are going into Arrowhead. They're going into a proven team. I think this is where the luck runs out a little bit. The magic kind of ends, but no matter what, it was a great season for the Jaguars. I think if the Jaguars start slow at all, there's going to be no chance of a comeback here. Do you think otherwise? Do you think the Chiefs slip here?
Well, like you just mentioned, there's a couple teams that are still in the playoffs where a loss is not going to tarnish what they've done this season.
No.
So I think Doug Peterson really turned this team around. I think there's a lot to be proud of and a lot to look forward to next season, especially with Calvin Ridley getting off suspension. A lot of talk on the interwebs about why wasn't he able to play last week? He served a full year suspension.
Oh, hey, great question. And you know what? I do forget that is a sneaky good trade they made.
Very good.
That is going to be a huge gain for them next year. I think if the Jaguars want to win this game, they're going to need a good performance from ETN. And I think they're going to need kind of a sneaky performance from Zay Jones. I think he is going to maybe be the guy that's forgotten. And I think they can really capitalize on that and get him some action. Because, Christian Kirk, I talked a lot of smack about him. Apparently, he might be worth that money all of a sudden. I don't know, man. He played well.
Well, on the year, he did technically finish in terms of numbers as a top 10 receiver.
He did, which is shocking, huh?
In a way, it was. I thought he had a great last season when he was the Cardinals before he got traded. Showed a lot of promise for sure. So I think, there's just a lot to be happy about for next season, but there's just no way they win this game. I don't think.
I don't either. I would love to see it. I'm going Chiefs heavy here.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. I think we've been talking all season about how good the Chiefs are and they're favored most games. And I think it's a good dub. I think Peterson versus Reed too, coaching wise. I think that's fun to talk about. But ultimately, Chiefs are going to roll them. Defense is going to hold, and Jaguars. It's been a good year.
But hey, let's never forget, Trevor's never lost on Saturday. Just throwing that out there, huh? People want to talk about that.
Is he going to go to the dark side this game? Do you think?
Yeah,
he tried last week. He tried really hard.
We're going to get Dark Trevor, Dark Travis. Which one? Dark Trevor.
Dark Tyler. Chiefs. I think straight up, I would even take the -9 spread too.
That's a tough one too, but I'm just going Chiefs. I'm just giving out winners today. Straight up winners. You're not going to blow anyone's mind saying the Chiefs here. So
yeah,
so be it. I mean, at this point, I would say Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, to be honest, but
Okay, all right,
we'll
that's
we'll
fair.
get to there week by week, slowly but surely. And then the second game of Saturday, Eagles Giants. This one, ooh, bud, could it be boring? But
Mm,
let's talk about keys to victory. Jalen Hurts being on the field and healthy, 80, 90, 100% healthy, big plus for the Eagles. That week off, big plus for the Eagles. Uh, having no turnovers would be a plus. Jalen Hurts pretty good at not doing that. So we'll see. Uh, Giants, what do they need? They need Saquon to go for 150 total yards. Maybe Mac Jones runs for 50 and a touchdown,
hmm.
and they don't throw the ball to Galloway. Galladay, Galladay,
Galladay.
Galladay. Still hoping to get those 73 catches.
It's a Galladay holiday. Yeah, he's got to get that bonus. Just like we talked about with the Jaguars, lots of positives for the Giants.
For sure.
Greatly exceeded expectations.
Might have played in the toughest division in football.
NFC East was looking crazy this year. It was lots of fun. The only thing I feel confident about is that the Eagles would win. I'm not going to take any of the other lines.
No.
I just say Eagles win. One thing though that just kind of makes me just a tiny bit hesitant is Hurts is not 100%.
That is alarming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think AJ Brown will cover that though.
Okay.
He's had a pretty good year, some would say.
Sure.
I'll say it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. You're right. This is a divisional game, though. These teams know each other well. Hard to beat a team three times. I always say it, but the Giants just don't have the same defense and offense as the Eagles. The Eagles do everything the Giants do, but better. So I love the Eagles here. And the spread isn't even that bad. It's only 7.5. But again, picking winners and winners only. Double Eagle.
Yeah, Eagles.
Double Eagle.
Mm-hmm. And again, lots to look forward to for the Giants next year. Dable, I think, has proven that he's got what it takes to be a head coach.
I agree. And honestly, between him and Peterson, that's a tough coach of the year.
Mm.
Those are my two candidates for coach of the year for sure. I know that like you're not supposed to consider the postseason, but if one of them wins and the other doesn't, that seems like a new coach of the year front runner to me. But we'll see. Fly Eagles fly.
Let's do it.
This might be Sunday's first game of Sunday. All of Sunday looks good. Buffalo versus Cincinnati. Okay. What are you looking for in this?
Well, before the playoffs started, I said Niners, Bengals for the Super Bowl. I honestly think that Cincinnati is one of the most underrated defenses during the season. I don't think they got enough credit for being strong. Able to keep teams' weapons, number one weapons, in check for most of the year.
That's fair.
I do think Cincinnati wins this game. I know they aren't favored.
I was thinking the same thing though.
But Josh Allen, love him. He's probably my favorite quarterback in the league. But just last week, turnover prone.
He's been turnover prone for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
And you're definitely right. If the Bengals are not the Dolphins, right?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
If you're not gonna, I don't think you're gonna score as easily on them. You're absolutely right about that. And if you turn that ball over, they're going to probably punish you. So Josh Allen has been too wild on the turnovers, and until they figure that out, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, and I don't know if this might pop up in the offseason. Oh, his arm was never fully right again. Who knows? But he's made some pretty bad decisions. And I love the Bengals here. I don't, you're not gonna be able to stop all of their receivers, and you know, maybe the run game gets going a little bit. The Bills have been hurt on defense too. So, I mean, losing Von Miller at Thanksgiving is tough. That's brutal. That was a huge piece for the Rams last year, and it was supposed to be for them this year. But I mean, they'll have him next year. But he plays so hard, and he gets hurt in such unfortunate ways. But Mixon and Pirine, that's a good combo. I love the Bengals here, actually. I do love the Bengals here. And again, this is playoff Bengals time. They've been heating up for a while. Now, neither of these teams played great in the Super Wildcard weekend, right? The Bengals could have easily lost to the Ravens and backup Huntley, just like the Bills could have easily lost in the end to the Dolphins and backup Thompson. So this is going to be about who doesn't turn the ball over. And I mean, it's pretty easy to say, right? Whoever wins the turnover battle will win the game.
I'd say so.
But the Chargers won the turnover battle by 5 against Jacksonville and lost the game. So really do what you can with those turnovers. But I'm definitely Bengals pilled. All the way Bengals.
Taking the orange pill here, huh?
Some would say.
All right. Or the all white jersey pill.
No, that's their worst jersey. That thing is disgusting.
Like I love the all whites. Those are fun for me. Yeah, I like Bengals. I'll take the plus 5.5.
I hate those white jerseys.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna also take the over 49.
That's I like that. That feels good.
I feel like it is going to be a high offense, high octane, lots of scoring, but ultimately I think Cincy comes on top.
Agreed. One of these things we're going to counterpick each other, and it might be here.
It might be here. This is a fun one.
Sunday night, final divisional round playoff game. Dallas Cowboys, San Francisco 49ers. Boy, do I have beef with both of these teams. I hate the 49ers. That is a team that I can never quite really root for. They are such a rancid divisional opponent. I don't know what it is about them. I just do not like the 49ers. Why? Because they just like whip my ass every time we play them. Shouts out LA. But then on the other side, you got America's team who haven't been relevant in 30 years. I don't like Dak. Not an elite quarterback, no matter what people want to say. But boy, if he doesn't prove it this game, I don't know what the Cowboys do. Shuts out Mr. Irrelevant.
So what you're saying in terms of Dak not proving it is he might be in trouble for being a starter? What are you saying by that?
I'm just saying he might not be a Cowboy.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, how long can you have him be your quarterback and just like not win the divisional round when they've had for years one of the best offensive lines and one of the better running backs in Zeke, and their defense is always pretty nasty. And this year their defense is no exception. This is the 2 best defenses in the league playing. So he is a big turnover problem guy. He's a big feel like he hits the panic button a lot. But who knows? If there's a game where someone's going to screw up, I would take Purdy over him in this game. He's never been here. But maybe he's too dumb to know. I like that idea.
I mean, we were just talking about it right before we started recording about if any game is going to happen where Purdy starts goofing, it's going to be this one. I will say that I am taking the boys. I think that they can really prove it here. I think they have to kind of prove it here, which is what you were just saying. So
if not now, when? I'm putting the Cowboys on official notice.
Okay.
If not now, when? But I like the Niners' weapons far more than I like the Cowboys' weapons. The Cowboys might have the best 1-2 running back punch in the playoffs now. Between Zeke and Pollard, those guys are both very good. And if one of them is slipping, the other one usually is going. So that's tough. But that Niners defense is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for what Pollard might be able to get in free agency next year. Him being able to start on any other team, that team's going to be happy.
But, dude, what is it? Fred Wagner, linebacker?
Warner?
Yes, Warner, thank you. That guy's been a menace all year. Bosa, menace. Absolute menace. Gotta go Niners. I gotta go Niners. I don't like it doing Niners.
All right, man. I think you're wrong here.
McCaffrey.
Okay.
You want to have? I'll name all the good players. Debo, Ayuk. What do you want?
The Niners have a lot of offensive weapons and the best defense in the league, going against the second best defense and a very solid run game. Ultimately, I think the boys can do it. And Purdy kind of plays like a third string, which is technically what he is.
It turns out this game might hinge on him. If he plays above average, I think they win. If he plays below average, this could get ugly. But I'm pushing it all in. Niners.
Okay.
Man, this is a tough week. Watch us get
absolutely obliterated.
Just crushed.
Well, I went 4-3.
It's not possible.
Last week. Yeah, because I took a couple
you
of
did.
numbers.
You did. You're right.
Don't love that, and the Vikings were the reason why
I know
4-3.
Yeah,
but
Vikings.
That's okay.
Do a shout out Kyler, who ended up going 4-2 in the casino league, so he's still alive. He took some bold picks this week. I believe he took. He had to take some upsets to try and catch up. I believe he took the Giants over the Eagles as his upset of the week. Pretty good strategy there. If you have to pick a team that could do it, could be the Giants. So
that'd be fun.
I hope he wins that league. It's $500. That'd be sick.
Nice. Shout out Kyler.
Shout out. As always, it's been real and it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun.
I'll go against you. I'm gonna put the over on fun.
Oh, over on fun.
Over on fun.
Hey, thanks for sticking around. Hit that like, comment. You wearing a lady hat or what?
Shouts out, crew. Is this a lady's hat?
Might be a lady's hat.
You decide.
See ya.
Bye-bye.